Hello, hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do reaction, and we're diving back into Why Love Why Season 2. Episode 3 has been released, and we are just going to dive in and see where the things go with the things of the things of the things. At the end of Episode 2, Emil was in the bathroom trying on costumes, role-playing all kinds of fantasies in his head, and we're just gonna see where these fantasy costume things go, if anywhere. I feel like they might punk me and just be like, haha, just kidding, Benjo's ass fell asleep. Who knows? We're just gonna dive in and see.
Hi guys! If you want
Hi.
more contents like this, please don't skip the ads. Okay? Bye.
Okay.
Let's go.
I won't. Bye.
Hi guys! Please don't forget
Hi.
to like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Already done. Don't you give me those eyebrows, Emil.
Ang nakaraan.
I think you need to spice up your relationship.
With Jimmy.
Ayos naman kami. Pero lately kasi nagkakaroon kami ng problema.
Di ba namang ayaw ng gulo?
Praise God, Jimmy. How you doing?
Ayaw
So
namang
sexy.
maduduming gawain. Boss, malinis yung gagawin ko na to. Di ba alam yung balita, boss?
Excited na kasi gagawin
I see calves. I see thighs.
Kakarami
Praise
tayo
Jesus.
Here I come.
You're not the only one, baby. Praise Jesus. What I say? What I say? Can I call it or can I call it? So rude and disrespectful to waste all of that deliciousness in that jockstrap with all that ass and not give us any of it. Rude and disrespectful. But I get it. We're telling the story. Well, baby, just wake him up. Give him a little kiss and wake him up.
Avoid disappointments
Downstairs.
is not to expect anything from your partner.
No, that's not the mentality we want to have.
We create our own heartbreaks from expectations.
Not the damn truth.
Pag mahal mo, mag-expect ka pa rin. Kahit minsan masakit. Eh, ganun talaga. Wala akong magagawa. Mahal ko siya eh. Mahal na mahal.
I mean, you could very easily wake him up in a seductive manner. You could have crawled behind him, gave him a quick little couple kisses on the ear, maybe a quick little nibble. You could have, turned him over and just hopped on top. You could have worked your way up from the bottom, and there's lots of ways you could have seductively woken him up and got you yours. Okay, it doesn't mean it's no reason you got to give up and feel defeated. I get it. What he said is accurate. Sometimes our own expectations are our worst enemy, and we end up hurting our own feelings with our expectations. But still, you could have got you some.
Hello, hello. Storage pa, ano nga pasok ko sa Erika, ano?
Dalawang bulgogi, dalawang yummy.
What? Napanis?
Ay nako, sa sobrang busy ng asawa ko para magpalago ng business niyang restaurant, pati siya, nawalan na rin ng time para sa akin.
He tried, girl, he tried. Y'all, you should have seen the costumes he was trying. Hell, I wanted to see more of the costumes he was trying.
Ang hindi ko alam, nag-reach out pa rin pala yung asawa ko kahit sobrang busy niya.
At dahil may ilusyon akong okay na ako ngayon kay Jopet, hindi ko alam na pati ang Vicente Penthouse, binababoy niya na. Mabuti na lang na abisuhan ako ni Pads.
Okay, but the shirtless Pads though, praise Jesus. How you doing?
Asa ka bang tanga ka? Umuwi ka dito ngayon din. Ngayon na umuwi ka na dito. Tanga ka talaga. Bilisan mo ha.
Let her know. Be a good friend and let her know, but also keep your shirt off, praise Jesus.
Naaalala niyo ba si Aldous? Oo, yung classmate namin ni Emil nung college.
Boy ka po?
Voy! Voy? Sis mo ka na hello ka sis. Doon ka girl.
Dinalaw niya ako. Oh, hoy, ano ka? Hindi na yan basta-basta. Isa na siyang high-end event stylist. Oh, di ba, bongga?
Uy, that's engineer Kai. And Aldous. Aldous is Kai. Hey, Aldous. Hi, I'm Kai. Shit. How old are you? I'm 25. I'm 25 too.
Lord.
Single ka? Single? Oh, single now. I have a boyfriend from America, pero I'm single here in the Philippines. I'm looking for a boyfriend sa Philippines. Oh my God! That's really single. Ang ganda na nagsisis. Mars? Medyo ganda na ako. Sige. Yeah, bye-bye.
Girl, calm down.
That's what. Teka lang. Charot ko lang yun dahil ako ng boyfriend ko. Hindi ko lang. Brings you here. Ah? English? Samantala ng college naman tayo, pumasa ka lang dahil kay Emil.
Uy, teka lang, ba? Top din naman ako sa klase.
Ha? Kahit ba kumesa ka? Hindi. Seryoso? Bakit ka? May surprise ako sa'yo. Surprise? Ano surprise yan? Excited ka na ba? Excited.
Oh. I thought it was someone I actually cared about, not this home-wrecking, cheating man.
1, 2, 3. Surprise!
Ooh, child.
My ex-boyfriend, Benjo Vicente. Ano? Naalala mo pa ako?
Si Ashley.
I mean, she
ang
looked gorgeous,
huli kong
though.
ex-girlfriend bago kami magkatuluyan ni Emil. Ang ganda pa rin niya, no? Chos?
Accurate. Well, I'm glad they're on good terms. And she does look gorgeous.
Anyway. Kumusta na pala kayo ni Emil?
Alam mo?
Oo, Day. Lagi kami magka-video chat niyan. Chat, update sa messenger. Oo. Ano to? Nag-update kami ba't pareho sa jowa namin?
May jowa ka na?
Yes, 3 months.
Wow.
I see the manicure. Come on, girl.
Pinagdabang mo ba yung 3 months mo? Diyos ko for sure. Katulad namin yung dalawa.
Y'all can't keep flashing to this, because he's cheating on Kelly. I don't care about him anymore.
Sinasabi ko na nga ba, tama lahat ng inala ko. Matagal ko na kailangan pero nagtanga-tangahan ako. Ilang beses kitang tinanong.
Teka, Kelly. Sinubukan ko naman. Tuwing naalala ko na dati kang lalaki, ang hirap-hirap tanggapin.
Shout!
Dinarap ka dito sa bahay ko. Sa kama ko. Ano itong babae ito?
At bakit?
Huwag ka nang
Alam mo bakit mo pinipalit? Dahil muna sa lahat, totoo lahat sa akin. Pangalawa, mas masarap ako sa'yo. Operada!
Eh, di ba nga? Lapitin ka.
Okay, she about to get an ass beat.
Teka nga, bakit pati hindi mo pinagsasabihin ninyo? Tumigil nga kayo. Alam mo, lahat ng sinasabi niyo, baka maudot pang yung jowa ko.
Ikaw lang din naman makakaudlot dyan sa sarili mo. Alam mo ba? Ay, naku. Eh, kung may ginawa ko sa akin nung kami nito, inampa ko niyan. Remember? Oh my God. Ang ginawa mo? Nag-live yan. Nag-live sa Facebook. Tapos,
Oh, yes, I remember that. I wasn't here for her at that point.
Okay. Natutunan ko na yung lesson ko. Nagkamali ang kabendo. Okay. Alam ko na maling mag-out ng ibang tao. Desisyon nila yun sa time nila. Okay? Natutunan ko na. Sorry, please.
Basta lang, girl.
Move on. Okay?
Teka, ito na nga na. Wala akong chika.
Ay, may update din?
Ikakasal na ako. Oo.
Kaya naman namin ko. Ako rin naman mabili ka nag-aalis ako kaya. Pati nanay mo na utas ako.
Boy, just take your clothes and get the hell out.
Pagkaputang ina ka. Amoy!
No, sir. You better get the hell out of here. Come on, y'all got better fight choreography in you than this. But yes, get him the hell out of here.
Kakasal na ako.
Anong kasal-kasal?
Ano ba wala mo kasal sa Pilipinas?
Oo.
Mas kumari baka na-hedo ka. May afam ako. 3 years, Mare.
3
Ilan
years?
sa'yo?
3 months.
3 years, Mare. Teka lang. Saan kayo kakasal? Sa States.
Well, 3 years had to start with 3 months first.
Kasado na ang same-sex marriage. And of course, domestic partnership. Wherein, ayan, we have equal civil rights. Wherein, we can buy properties together. At of course, Mari,
Yes.
ito ang pinakamaganda. We can be beneficiaries of each other. Oh, sorry.
Bongga.
Di ba nga? Di pa kayo kasal. Eh, actually naman, kasal na rin naman kami ni Ini.
Teka nga, anong kasal? Wala makasal dito sa Pilipinas. Eh, hindi ko nga maintindihan dito sa mga Senate. Bakit hindi pa maipasa yung domestic partnership na yan?
Correct. Pero yun na nga, kasal nga kasi kami talaga ni Ini. Saksi ang Diyos, saksi ang araw at buwan, saksi ang tubig at buwan. Nangako kami sa isa't isa na magmamahalan kami magpakailanman.
Sweet. Right, that's so cute. No, rude.
Oy, basta mag-reunion tayo. Si Jan Aniceto, isama mo na. Hindi na makahanap ng back ng bulo. Basta.
Oo, para makita ko na rin si Emil.
Oo, yan. So, reunion ko, ngayon, iyak-iyak ka. Ikaw naman kasi,
Everyone is so gay. I love it.
yung isa, ninakawang ka.
Ooh, girl.
Ito naman, pinagpalit ka sa babae. Alam mo, hindi lang nilang pinapagawa. Pati itong utak. Yan ay utak. Kasi ka kasi. Hindi ako sa'yo eh. Hindi ka na natuto eh.
Alam mo talaga magmamahal sa akin eh. Lagi na lang ganun yung empty.
Ano mo ito mag-isip? Alam mo, may magmamahal sa'yo. Mag-antay ka lang kasi. Kung saan ka tumitingin. Saan ako titingin? Antayin mo lang, magdasal ka. Darating din yun.
Ito, nakipag-away ka pa. Ba't ba nakipaglaban ka pa doon?
May nakita ko sinasaktan ka eh.
Saan ka ba dito?
O yan dito.
Ang sakit ba dito?
Ay, namamagay. Masahin mo. Masahin mo. Nandito pa.
Okay, well, let's forget about his hand and focus on the fact that you got this giant, bloody splotch all over your damn face.
Sige na, halika na. Alright.
I'm sitting here saying, like, girl.
Ha? Ngayon nasasaktan ka. Ano mas masakit, ha? Nung niloko ko na ito. Ha? Yan. Yan, meron pa dito. Malaki, oh. Wala akong sugat dyan. Dito lang ako sinampaan. Ano lumaki yung pisngi mo, ah? Yan. Gagaling din yan. Mga ba? Kalooban. Isip ka na, Kelly, ha? Ayoko sinasaktan ka.
Salamat.
I like this. I like them.
Morning, sir. Good morning.
Lord Bencho is one delicious man. He looks so good in clothes, I tell you. That shirt fits him like a glove.
Boardroom. Ano naman pong gagawin sa board? It's none of your business.
Let him know.
Okay?
Ciao. Colonel's standing here thinking like you did something. He ain't got no interest in you. Up here looking like, yeah, my plan's working. Child, please. Oh, praise Jesus.
Sir Benjo, diyan ka pala. What are you doing?
I've got to tell you, you're terrible at seducing.
Diba, gusto niyo yung mga ganito?
But that's not how gay works.
Bakla.
Well, it is for some people, but not how it works for everybody.
Hindi ko naman na may asawa ang lalaki. Balita ko, gusto ng mga bakla yung ganito. Wala naman sir na pagtingin sa akin. Nakita mo rin pala. Nakita ko.
I don't think he does.
Hindi ko naman patingin sa ito sir. Once, twice, twice. Kahit hindi naman gusto. Gusto sir. Hindi mo siyang niyok mo. Ano naman mga kaya yung pag-ias pa mo?
See, you can't throw your entire plan out all at one shot. Like,
Loyal ako sa asawa. Married mo? Loyal yan. Ganyan ba yun? Nagpagtingin sa akin. Sir,
you're trying to get punched up in this bathroom.
get out of my office. Sir,
out of my office. I said get out of my office! Now, get out!
I charge you with sexual harassment.
Sir, we have meeting with the cement supplier.
Ah, sige.
They are the lowest bidder.
Ah, sige. Good morning.
Cement supplier.
Ah, sige.
They are...
Dito ka pa? Excuse me? I said get out of my office.
Ito na po, sir. Kukunin ko lang po gamit ko.
And why are you still here? Ha?
Ito na po, kinukuha ko lang po yung gamit ko.
Paano sabihin itong may gusto ko sa kanya? Ako? Yan type ko? Excuse me?
Pogi naman ako.
Get out of my office! Now!
Ciao.
Nandito ka pa? I said get out of my building!
Sir, wala pa nga yung grab.
Get out of my building!
What game are you playing?
Ang kapal din ng apog mo, no? Nandito ka pa rin?
Bakit, ha? Wala na ako sa building mo. Ano? Nandito ka naman sa street ko.
Get out of my street!
Street niya to.
Get out!
Guard, please, nagigigil ako.
Ito na, ito na.
Ciao. What is your tactic here?
Ano? Papasi mo pa ako? Nasa EDSA na ako! Get out of EDSA! Bakit? Sa'yo EDSA, ha? Sa'yo EDSA? Oo, akin yung EDSA. Kaya get out of EDSA! Huh? No!
I own everything!
After months na hindi magtatagpo ang oras namin, sa wakas, nagtugma din at nagkaroon din kami ng time sa isa't isa. Walang trabaho, walang ibang tao. Kami lang. Sinurpresa ko si Emil. Akala niya magja-jogging lang kami. Nakasando pa nga siya eh. Pero, diniretso ko siya sa isang romantic place. Dinala ko siya sa Baguio.
Buti din ka mo, nakatakas ako sa mga meetings ni Linden. Kamusta pala resto? Ayun, pinaasikaso ko muna kay Eric, yung sous chef namin. So, siya na rin yung nag-asikaso, isa natin yun. Oh, lalamig ka. Paano ba naman kasi nagsando-sando ka pa? Kasi di mo naman sinabi na dito tayo pupunta. Sana di ako nagsando.
Well, surprise! Welcome to Baguio!
Diba? Okay lang yan kapag pinunta.
I mean, you could have brought an extra shirt for him in the trunk or something. Gotta plan ahead, but still, cute surprise. Come on, flower garden. Yeah, zinnias.
The best thing you can ever give to someone you love is your time. Kasi yun ang isang bagay na hindi mo na makukuha ulit sa kanya. At yun din ang hinding-hindi na niya maisasauli sa iyo.
Bigyan mo ba ako konti sa akin?
Ay, be.
Oh.
May joke ako sa'yo.
Anong joke yan? Sige.
Teka lang. Anong hayop ang madalas mag-show?
Hayop na madalas mag-show?
Oo, nag-show.
Manok?
Mali.
Sige, ano? Eddie, Kala, Bow.
Kaya kahit na ako pa ang busiest person in the world, I will always find time for him. Alam ko magiging busy ulit tayo at bukas makalawa, maaaring mawala na naman tayo ng oras para sa isa't isa. But love isn't only the time you spend together. It is also about the memories that we create. Himil, alam ko hindi sasapat ang oras para may paramdam ko sa'yo na mahal kita. Kaya I will start now till forever.
Simula tayong dalawa, bigla na lang naging isa. Sa pangako tayong nagmumula, walang wakas ating tadhana.
Okay, that was a super cute ending to the episode. The episode wasn't what I was expecting, but I kind of like it. I mean, I won't really say that there was anything I was really expecting. Well, I was kind of expecting the beginning to happen exactly how it happened. I called it at the end of the last episode, and it's exactly what I said. He was going to be asleep, and lo and behold, his ass was knocked out. Although I said about a dozen different ways that Emil could have woken him up and gotten what he needed to get out of that situation. But, you know, it's fine. It's fine. Waste these costumes. Don't show me the booty. It's fine. Rude. But yeah, exploring more of their, you know, their married life. Because obviously, I guess, you know, in the Philippines, gay marriage still isn't a thing yet, unfortunately. So they're not married in the eyes of the law, but in the eyes of Jesus and the sun and the moon and the ripples in the water, they are husband and husband. So, you know, they're experiencing still some of the lulls that, you know, being in a long-term kind of relationship can have. You know, your schedules don't sync up, your schedules don't sync up, and sometimes you just don't always have the time that you want to spend with each other. The desire is there, but the actual just time isn't. And that's life sometimes. So it was nice to see, you know, both of them are trying. It's not that, you know, there's not effort being given, and it's not that it's a one-sided thing and, you know, this one doesn't love me anymore, whatever. Like, they're both trying in their own ways. It's just that, you know, schedules just aren't syncing up, things just weren't syncing up, and they don't always sync up. So I'm glad that in the end they were able to find that time together where they could just get away and just be with each other. It wasn't about sex. It could have been. I wouldn't have been mad if it was. But it wasn't about sex, it wasn't about any of that, it was just about them spending time together. And like Benja was saying in his voiceover, the most important thing you can give to someone you care about is your time. That's, you know, something that, you know, that can't be taken away, that, you know, can't be, like, it's just, it's true. Like, yes, gifts are nice and all that kind of stuff, but those moments you spend together, that's what builds the relationship. That's what, you know, builds that lasting relationship. That's what gives you those memories that you can hold on to in those times when you can't be together. Those memories you can hold on to when you're going through this sort of lull, dry spout where your schedules don't sync up, but you can still hold on to those special moments that you have had and hope for more of those special moments to come in the future. It's those little moments that, you know, just, you know, make the difference. So I love that they got to have that time together, and I'm glad that we got to see some more of the scenery, because like I mentioned in the first episode, when I watched the preview for this season 2, they were showing me all these locations, and I was like, oh my god, this season is going to be so gorgeous. And then in the first episode, like 90% of the locations that they showed me in the preview were used in like just a quick montage of that first episode, and that was sad. I was like, oh gosh, that means I'm not going to get all the traveling and all the whatnot, all the locations, and made me kind of sad because I was really excited about that. So I'm glad that that wasn't the case, and we did get, even if it was just a little snippet, just, you know, a couple little minutes there towards the end, still we got the beautiful flower garden, the, you know, the zinnias, and then the beautiful white purplish flowers, them, you know, just beautiful scenery, beautiful change of scenery from the kitchen, the house, the office, and whatnot. Just the beautiful outdoor, lush scenery, just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So I'm glad we got to see that. I'm glad they got to spend that time together. When it comes to Mr. Kenneth and his seduction plan, his plan to seduce Benjo, it's gone over just about as well as, you know, maid girls plan to seduce Benjo. Everybody in the show wants to seduce Benjo, and I don't blame them, because Lord John Ray is one delicious ass man. Praise Jesus. That button-down shirt was fitting him to a T. His chesticles look delicious. God, praise Jesus. So yes, he's a delicious man, so I'm not surprised that everybody wanted to seduce him. Well, Kenneth's just trying to seduce him for the damn contract and whatnot. But, like, my issue with Kenneth's approach, at least the first half, I don't know what the hell I'll get to that in a second. But like the first half of his seduction, I'm like, you're trying too damn hard, baby. You're pushing up too damn hard. And then, like, yes, this would work for some people, but that's not, just because you're gay doesn't mean a man unbuttons his pants and all of a sudden you just want to fall on your knees and hear the angels' voices. Oh, night divine. Like, you know, that's not the case for all gay men. Some, sure. Some are thirsty as hell, and that's all it takes. But that's not everybody. So, like, your approach is too heavy-handed. You're trying a little too hard, and then you're gonna, like, I feel like the whole point in having, like, a secret plan is to keep it secret from the person you're trying to enact the plan on. So I'm not gonna have this secret plan to, you know, have this person give me the contract, and as part one of my plan, tell the person to give me the contract. Like, girl, you're playing all your cards. Like, obviously now everyone knows why you were pressing up on me so much. Like, you should have made it, like, if you're trying to do that, you should go the route of seduce, get me in your traps, you know, get me tasting on your snack that you offered me once, twice, thrice, you know, get me tasting, nibbling on it first, and then you can slip in the fact about the contract, and be like, hey, why don't you also let me have this contract? Or blackmail, like, hey, you just cheated on your man with me, how about you give me that contract? But don't just, like, out front, upright, be like, hey, give me the contract and I'll let you get a little taste of this, because, like, now I know exactly what your game is, I know what you're trying to do, so bye, you know, bye. It's like, you know, his approach was just flawed. But then, like, the next time we saw him, like, it was this complete 180, and, like, I don't understand the characterization. I'm, like, sitting here like, what game are you playing? Because it was a complete personality switch. You switched from being this, you know, this underhanded, sneaky, trying to be seductive guy to this bumbling idiot, just, like, annoying Benjo at every turn. And at first I thought it was like an act. I thought, like, the first time when he was dropping his folders and picking up his papers and all that kind of stuff, and for an extended period of time, and Benjo's like, get out, get out, get out. Like, I thought it was some sort of act, and he was enacting some sort of plan. I don't know how this plan was gonna help him seduce Benjo. Like, I don't know. But then the more times it happened, I'm starting to think, like, maybe this isn't an act. Maybe he's just a bumbling idiot right now. But at the same time, I'm like, where did this personality shift come from? Why did he change all of a sudden? I'm like, I don't know. I don't get his angle. I don't understand him yet. There's still, we just gotta watch more and see where the hell things go. But I don't know. But yeah. Also, we got some more recurring characters, or some, you know, visits from old characters. We got Ashley and Aldous, who came to visit. Ashley looks stunning, and I'm glad to see that they're on decent-ish terms. And that was, you know, just fun little interactions between them. And then we had the whole Kelly thing. Y'all, I was about to fight some people. Because, like, I know that these are not the thoughts that the actors have. Obviously, this is the script. So, you know, they're writing it in this way because that's the journey that they're taking Kelly's character on, and these are still, you know, thought processes that people in the real world have. And I'm sure that there are a lot of people who have dated members of the trans community who've had second thoughts or second, you know, reservations about whatever they're doing, and they want the quote-unquote real thing or whatever. So stupid, so stupid. I hate that sort of mentality. But, you know, it exists. So, in the last episode, you know, we got kind of an inkling, or we got kind of an idea that something wrong was going on with Kelly and her boyfriend, but we didn't know quite what. And I hope that it wasn't going to be along the lines of the last guy who was just using her for her money and, you know, blah, 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 and then attacking. So here, this guy was just cheating on her and using her for the apartment and whatnot, which I'm like, ugh, you hate to see it happen. But thankfully, Pads is here. Pads is here, and I love Pads so much. I love him so much this season. We didn't get a whole abundance of him last season. You know, he was more just kind of comic relief at times. Him and his wife's, you know, situation and whatnot. It was more just comic relief, just to not distract, but to take away, not really take away either, but to have something else to focus on at times where it wasn't just always Benjo, Emil, Kelly, Benjo, Emil, Kelly. Just give us something else to focus on for, you know, little bits of time. So, but we didn't get to spend a whole lot of time with him, so I'm glad to see him back. Man, am I glad to see him back, because he was delicious. I don't remember him being this delicious in season 1. Maybe he was, but Lord, I don't know if it's the fact that he's got his hair a little bit longer, or he's got it cut differently, he's got it braided back, or if he put on some weight because he looked good. I'm like, oh, not just when he had his shirt off in that first scene, I just wanted to cuddle up right on that couch with him. Baby, praise Jesus, he looks good. He just deliciousness. Praise Jesus. But yeah, thankfully Pads was there to, you know, give Kelly kind of that reality check, like, girl, get your ass home and stop being stupid. Stop being stupid. Stop being stupid. So she came home and found, you know, the evidence. He's cheating, blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, the guy had to throw, or the girl in the bed's like throwing in his face, oh yeah, you know, he just likes the real thing, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, just biting back because, you know, Kelly called her a whore. But at the same time, I'm like, girl, I get it that you're mouthing off back at her because she just called you a whore. But at the same time, like, you're cheating with another woman's man in her bed. So calling a spade, like, you've got no room to talk. So yes, maybe you don't like being called a whore or something, and maybe that's not the right term to use and whatnot. I'm not, you know, trying to, you know, shame anybody for being sexually active or anything. It's nothing like that. But you are sleeping with somebody else's man in their bed. So as far as I'm concerned, you are deserving of any name that comes your way. So yes, there's that whole just unpleasant words and things were being said, and like I said, I don't feel that any of the actors' thought process or anything. That's just, you know, thoughts that come out from just sort of, you know, prejudices that come out against, you know, people in the trans community. It's things that they have to face on a daily basis almost, and it's just, it's unfortunate. You know, it's not the way the world should be, but it's just a real look at the way things are right now. You know, yes, there's been lots of progress, there's been lots of, you know, things that have changed, but there's still some things that need to be worked out. So that's where, you know, that whole conversation led, and then things got aggressive, very random. Well, not randomly, but, you know, she was kicking him out, like, get the hell out, get the hell out. I don't know why it was taking him so long to get the hell out, but like, I felt like if he just got the hell out, we would have avoided all of that whole fighting situation. But it got really aggressive, he got really handsy and pushy, and then they had this really awkward fight choreography. Like, none of the hits landed, none of them looked like they were even remotely close to landing, none of the slaps, none of the punches, nothing looked like it hurt or was like, it's very, very not amazing fight choreography. We'll call spade a spade and just be 100% honest. Like, that fight choreography wasn't it. It wasn't it. Like, that slap that the guy gave Kelly, it was like, we got the sound effect like bam, but it was like, it felt more like place your hand and shove her face than it was actually a slap, whatever. So like when we cut back to her and she got this huge ass, just like bloody gash on her face, I'm like, girl, didn't nobody hit you that damn hard. Ain't no way, ain't nothing in this situation that happened that's gonna make me believe that they'd have knocked your ass out like that. Sorry, ain't here for it. But that was a scenario that happened in here. She got her face all bloodied, which is not a funny situation. It's not funny. I'm just saying that fight choreography wasn't it. It took me out of the fantasy. But it was a nice moment again between Kelly and Pads, because Pads clearly cares. I don't know if we're setting up a ship between them, or if we're just setting up like a protective brother kind of relationship between Pads and Kelly. I'm not entirely sure yet. We just gotta watch more. If we're setting up a ship, I don't mind it. Obviously, he's a widower. It's been many years at this point because we flash forward, so I'm assuming, I'm not gonna say he's gotten over his wife's death, because that's not really something that you just get over, but maybe he's found a way to move forward in life and is ready to pursue romantic endeavors, maybe. So like I said, I don't know if they're trying to set this up as a romantic ship or if it's just like a friendship thing and he's like a protective big brother type deal. But either way, I like the dynamic between them. I like it. Whichever way they decide to take it, I like these two just being together and being, just being together in any sense. So, yeah. All in all, another cute episode. And like I said, it wasn't what I was expecting. I didn't really come in with expectations, but I did expect, I mean, that's why I love Y, so I expected lots of just like sexy time teasing and whatnot. And I didn't really get any of that. And I'm kind of fine with that. I'm fine with it. Hopefully next episode I'll get some shirtless meals, some shirtless Benjos, some shirtless Jimmy, some more pantslessness and, just deliciousness. Maybe we'll just have to wait and see. But all in all, cute episode, and I look forward to seeing what happens next week. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications, and get notified when all my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments. I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love ya. Mwah. And before you guys go, a shout out to my amazing patrons. I can't begin to express how thankful I am for your support. And if you guys would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is down in the description. Love you guys.